So, my dear friends, how are you? Sometimes we are insulted without any solid reason. And if at all somebody, faces a situation like this one, indeed it is quite painful. It is not easy. And during a situation like this one, we are often seen talking, saying, and doing the things for which we do have to regret later on, because these make us get even more insulted, and these like responding by us make the situation worse even. So that is not so good at all, and we need to learn how to respond intelligently, how to respond gracefully, and how to react in a sensible manner. And this is the topic of our today's discussion. And let's go towards our talk. While we are considering how to handle the disrespect in a graceful manner, so there are certain things which we need to understand, which we need to keep in mind, and of course which we need to practice. And first of all it is stay calm. Stay calm. So that is the point number one which we need to understand. And once we are talking about stay calm, now a question arises: how can I stay calm? How can I stay calm? So there are 2 points which will ensure that yes, I am calm. And that is, the number one is that take deep breath. Take deep breath. And the second is that that is why to take the breath, deep breath, because we want to compose yourself, composing yourself before the reacting. Now the second thing is that is count to 10. Count to 10, and slowly: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And do it in your own heart. You don't need to make somebody listen it, but it is okay if at all we are doing that. It is better to, do it in our own heart, not to make somebody listen. And this way we are getting a pause. We have taken a pause, and during this pause we can better cool ourselves. So these are the 2 points. The number one is to take the deep breath, and the number two is that count to 10. Count to 10. So these are the 2 points which will help us a lot in staying calm. So now moving to the next step, and it is assess the situation. Making an assessment of the situation. How can I make the assessment of the situation? It is, my dear friends and fellows, first of all, we need to consider the source. Considering the source, considering the reason, considering the motive. So what are, whether it is a misunderstanding or somebody is disrespecting me intentionally. So that is we can assess the situation. Now the second way to assess the situation, it is evaluate the context. Evaluating the context. How can I evaluate the context? It is possible by knowing or trying to know whether it is a misunderstanding or it is a miscommunication. So that is the 2 points. With the help of the two of these points, I and you can we can that is how we can assess the situation. Now moving to the step 3, and it is that is respond with the dignity. Responding with the dignity. How can I respond with the dignity? So there are 3 points actually by which I can respond with the dignity. The point number one is use I statement. Using I statement. How can I use the I statement? It can be done by expressing your feeling without attacking the person. So we need to express our feeling. We need to express our feeling, but without attacking the person at all. So that is the using I statement, and for the purpose of responding with the dignity. Now the point number two is that is set clear boundaries. The point number two is set clear boundaries. How can I set the clear boundaries? It is by communicate your expectations respectfully and clearly. That is how I can set the clear boundaries. Communicate your expectations and communicate your expectations in a respectful and in a clear manner. Now the point number 3 here is that avoid taking it personally. Avoid taking it personally. That is how can I avoid taking it personally? That is by focusing on the issue and not on the person at all. Focusing on the issue and not on the person at all. So with the help of three of these points, everybody can respond with the dignity. Everybody can respond with the dignity. So that is the step number 3. Now the step number 4 is that know when to walk away. Know when to walk away. So how can I know when to walk away? Number 1, it is prioritizing self-respect. How can I prioritize the self-respect? That is by don't engage if the situation is becoming too heated. Don't engage. Don't engage if the situation is becoming too heated. I need to steer clear of all that. Now, the second thing is that choose your battle. How can I choose your battle? By deciding if the issue is worth addressing, or I simply need to stay silent and I need to simply ignore it. With the help of two of these two points, I think that we can know when to walk away and know when to walk away. So my dear friends and fellows, that is, how we can tackle the disrespect in a graceful manner. So let's have a very quick revision about all that. First of all, it is stay calm, and stay calm. Take number 1, take deep breath. And taking the deep breath will help us a lot in staying calm. And now the second is that is count to 10, and it will help us a lot in making a pause, and the pause will help us a lot in responding in a sensible manner. So that is stay calm with the help of these 2 points. Number 2, it is assess the situation. How can I assess the situation? That is consider the source. And considering the source means if the person is doing it intentionally, or it is, what is the issue? Is the person intentionally trying to disrespect you? That is how I can assess the situation, by considering the source. And the second thing is evaluate evaluate the context, and it is there a misunderstanding, or is there a miscommunication, or what? That is how you can assess the situation. Now the 3 is that is respond with the dignity. Responding with the dignity. How can I respond with the dignity? Use I statement. How can what is meant by using the I statement? It actually means express your feelings. Express your feeling without attacking the person. And now the second is set clear boundaries. Setting of clear boundaries. How can I set the clear boundaries? By communicating your expectations in a clear and in a respectful manner. That is set clear boundaries. Now the third point, as for responding with the dignity is concerned, the third point says that avoid taking it personally. Avoid taking it personally. That is focus on the issue and not on the problem at all. Focusing on the issue, not on the problem at all. So with the help of these 3 points, anybody can respond in a dignified manner. Moving to the next step and the last step, it says know when to walk away. And how can I know when to walk away? First of all, it is prioritizing self-respect, and that is don't engage in the situation if the situation is becoming too heated. Don't engage if at all the situation is becoming too heated. Now the second and the last point is that is choose your battles. Choose your battles. How can I choose my battle? It is by deciding if the issue is worth addressing. By deciding if the issue is worth addressing. So that is how I can choose the battle. My dear friend, please remember, handling disrespect gracefully. Handling disrespect gracefully requires patience, requires self-awareness, and of course require effective communication as well. And that is how I and you can handle the disrespect